What's up, fellas? First of all, just want to thank you guys for the support. We are almost 500 subscribers. I'm a little surprised, to be honest. There does seem to be some interest on this channel. So if you are not subscribed, feel free to subscribe, hit that sub button. And as always, don't forget to comment on the videos down below with your thoughts. And even if you disagree with me in a respectful way, and like the video. But yeah, almost 500 subs. That's pretty cool. So yeah, just listen to some random dude speak. So yeah, cool. Anyway, judging by the title of this video, you might be thinking, Alex is sober in 2025. He probably had a problem with drugs or alcohol or whatever. This is actually not the case. I want to explain, there's three things I want to talk about in this video, three mini topics that combine into one. But the first thing is, I haven't drank alcohol in 2025 or done any drugs. And I think of drugs, I just think of weed. I haven't done drugs. I'm thinking like pills, like over 10 years. So usually my vices when it comes to like drugs, so to speak, would be alcohol and to a degree weed, which I love weed. Love weed, but it's bad for you, in my opinion. But I do love the weeds. And anyway. The reason why I haven't at all. And I think it was before even the holidays of last year. So it wasn't just like, oh, starting on the 1st. It was like the later half of last year, really, to be honest. I've been so busy and preoccupied with things in my life, like working and things like that, focusing on the gym, that I indirectly haven't done anything like drink alcohol or smoke weed, because I haven't had the time. And I've realized that when I've become so productive with my life after work, I just indirectly don't do it. So why, and we'll delve into this, but I've come to the realization, sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I just got back from the gym. I've come to the realization that maybe I just don't need these things in my life and to just cut them out cold turkey. Now, weed is different. That's not as much as alcohol. We'll go into alcohol in a bit, but I'm not really like a solo drinker by myself. Like occasionally I will for fun purposes. Like if I want to like relax after work, watch a movie, maybe drink some like good old Bud Light or sour beer or like some wine. Give me that shit, man. But it's not like a common occurrence with me because I'm so focused on health and fitness. But in social settings, I always drink. When it comes to hanging out with a friend or a coworker or going on a date, 9 times out of 10, I will drink. And and this is the second part of the video, I've come to the realization that I think the only reason why I do drink in my life is because of other people. It's not even because of my choice to do it. And I wonder if anyone else has come to the same realization. And when it comes to weed also, maybe like once a year, just to like get out of my system. But I've also smoked weed because women in the past that have smoked weed have, Alex is a bitch, yeah, have pressured me to smoke weed with them. Not because I wanted to, but because I was just like, yeah, screw it, why not? Social, you only live once. But I've come to realize like these things like actually hinder my life. Like, and we'll go into the third thing at some point, but it makes me wonder, going forward, should I just quit these things cold turkey? What do you guys think? Like, is it okay to do these things in social settings? Even if you don't enjoy it, maybe I wouldn't even say peer pressure, because that's different. Like in early 20s, that's a lot different compared to your 30s. I think people for the most part understand in their 30s at least that when you drink, it's mostly just to enhance the social experience. It's not even like peer pressure, so to speak. It's not like you're at a party and everybody's just like, chug, chug, chug your beer, It's more in like your 30s, you're like, oh, you're going on a date or chilling with a friend, just have a beer to relax. But do you really need that beer? And that's in the third part. That makes me wonder, it's like, should I even bother? Like, do I continue to even have these in social settings? Or should I just try it out where if I'm hanging out with a friend or a date, especially dating now in 2025, should I just if I go to a bar or a restaurant, should I just, instead of getting a beer, get a Diet Coke? You know, should I just get a water? You know, I know that's lame, but, you know, do I need to drink? And that's just where my mind's at. Let me know down below what you guys think. But the third part of the video, and I'll just go into that, is, dude, whenever, I mean, this was worse in my 20s, guys. In my 30s, not so much. This is more in my 20s for sure. Drinking alcohol causes problems, and it can ruin your life. This isn't a channel, guys, where we're going to think we're saints and gods. People make mistakes. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. People that comment on this channel make mistakes. And don't give me that holier than thou bullshit of you never make mistakes, or, oh, you drink alcohol and never make mistakes before. Everyone, for the most part, does that drinks alcohol. I don't want to hear, oh, I don't drink and drive. I always call Uber. Come on, man. Like, 9 times out of 10 people, you know, they're not going to admit it, but there's a good chance that they have drink and drive before. This is no joke. And nowadays, yes, it's more responsible to do Uber, you know, and that's what I do for sure in my 30s at this point. But people make mistakes, dude. And, you know, for me personally, you can make a mistake where you drink and drive. You can make a mistake where you hook up with a girl you wouldn't normally hook up with. Maybe she's attractive, but personality-wise, she's an awful human being, and you're risking getting someone pregnant you don't even really like. Maybe you're hooking up with a woman that, and you're just like, oh, fuck it, go all in and, you know, not use protection, and you're risking getting someone pregnant or getting an STD because you're drinking and you're not using your mind. You know, these are things that happen on a normal day occurrence for most people that drink alcohol. Not to mention, maybe you're an angry drunk, or there's things that, you know, come out of the woodwork you say that you normally wouldn't say when you're sober. Maybe me personally, what I don't like is, and I've noticed this more in my 30s, is that I don't like losing control and forgetting what I said. I like being in control of myself and control of my actions, and I definitely don't like the feeling of not remembering the things that I've said, and did I say something stupid, etc., etc. That's what I don't like personally. I don't like the element of losing control, fellas. I don't like that at all. So that's probably going to impact my decision pretty heavily going forward, if I just want to cut alcohol out completely. And this happens even with like 1 or 2 drinks or 3 or 4. You know, you could have a couple drinks, have a good time, and still make these stupid decisions. So, yeah, I have a decision to make. You know, it's like, I haven't drank at all in 2025. At all. Not a single drink. Been so busy. Do I just continue that? You know, do I just loosen up a bit and just have a drink and YOLO and, you know, have a drink on a date or something? You know, do I just loosen up a bit? What do you guys think? Like, for me, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna at least try to not drink, you know, maybe just see where it goes, you know. And also too, it's like, do you really want to like be with people that constantly drink alcohol and just like make bad decisions? And maybe it's time to just let that stuff go. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, that's just my thoughts on this Sunday. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys, and catch you later.